If you have a mortgage on your primary residence, the debt is considered bad debt. You can't write off the interest on that debt. And also, that debt is not earning you any money. Fortunately for you, there's a strategy to convert your bad debt into good debt. And that's called the Smith Maneuver. You start by getting a readvanceable mortgage on your primary residence. Feel free to hit me up if you need help with that. Every time you make a mortgage payment, specifically the principal component of that mortgage payment, that will give you greater access to borrow money on your home equity line of credit. So let's say you make $1,000 mortgage payment and 500 of that goes to principal and 500 of that goes to interest. To keep things simple, you'll have an increased access in your home equity line of credit by the $500 principal payment that you made. You take some of that money off of your HELOC and you invest it in the S&P 500, where it earns you 8% over the long term. Interest rates for the HELOC are give or take around 7%, will likely be lower throughout the year, but that interest is tax deductible, meaning that you can write it off. So if your HELOC interest is 7% and your marginal tax bracket is 40%, your effective interest rate is actually 4.2%. You'll be getting a refund at the end of the year because you're writing off this interest. Keep in mind, every single month you're going to have to make an interest-only payment on that HELOC. You can make that interest-only payment by using your HELOC. So essentially, you're using your HELOC to cover the interest payment on your HELOC as well. And as a result, that payment also becomes tax deductible. At the end of the year, you're going to get a tax refund from the government. Don't go and spend it on anything fancy. Instead, take that tax refund and pay down your principal directly on your primary residence. That does three things. It gives you more room on your HELOC to reinvest. It gives you a bigger tax refund in the next year when you reborrow this money out and again, write off the interest. And it also helps pay down your bad debt component because you are paying down the principal with your tax refunds and you're converting it into debt that is earning you money and debt that you can write off. You're going to have an investment portfolio where you're continuously investing money and it's compounding growth at 8%, all while you're paying an interest rate of about 4.2% effectively with the assumptions that we mentioned before. On top of that, the interest rate is not compounding because you're constantly paying it off. The result of this is that you're going to be able to convert your bad debt to good debt quicker than 25 years. And also you're going to have an investment portfolio much greater than the amount of money that you borrowed on your HELOC. So you can sell off that investment portfolio and pay down your HELOC and still have money to spare. This is not investment advice, although it is a very powerful strategy. If you have more questions on it, feel free to hit me up.